Hello everyone, in this video I will be doing some configuration at DHCP server, and first of all I will run this command rpm to find whether DHCP is installed or not. DHCP is not installed, so now we need to install DHCP. So we will install DHCP. Now the Linux system is installing the DHCP server, so it will take some time. Sorry for the connection, the internet connection is lost, so I need to install this DHCP server again. Now the system is installing the DHCP server, so it is taking some time. So the installation is completed now. So now the second thing we need to do is to start the server DHCP. So the DHCP server has started. Now the second thing we'll do is to enable. So it is enabled. Now the other task that we are trying to do is to create a configuration file so for the DHCP server. So for that we will run so the configuration file for the DHCP server is created. So as I see here, the configuration file for DHCP server is already exists. So what we do is now to edit, and we will put the values that we have in the question. In the subnet IP address. .128. This one is the subnet, and the net mask is 192. In the other one we have 190 at the end. Okay, so the other one we will change to 192. So this is the editing is based on the questions for our own table that we have. 10.189. And 40 and 180. So these are the data table. A, and what we have is C7, 4B, the fixed address will change to 37 and 130. We put WQ and enter. So now we need to check the firewall for the DHCP server. Successfully the firewall is active. It shows the error. Let's check the command. So now after these commands, the configuration file is successfully created and we have edited all the values. Okay, so for the question 2, for the part 1 we are done, and now for the part 2, we need to install the lamp on our machines. So using the command lines, yum install httpt. So now we are installing the lamp. So it took some time for the installation, but it's done now. The lamp is installed, but what we need to do is now to enable the lamp. So we run the command. So once we enable the lamp, then we need to restart, and it's done now. So the third thing is that so install MariaDB. So after that we need to enable it, and then we will start. So let's see, once it is installed, then we will run the commands to enable and start. So this installation takes some time. So now MariaDB is successfully installed. We need to enable. Okay, once it's enabled, now we will start. So it is started now, and now we need to install PHP. Okay, so the installation for PHP is completed. Now we need to make the directory for PHP. Okay, so the directory is created, but if you want to run the commands in PHP, we need to be in Apache. So okay, this one is done. So now we will reload. Okay, for our next step, we want to find the configuration file for Apache, and then we will change the listing address from default localhost to our desired IP address, the one we have in the question. So now we will run the command. Okay, so now this is the IP address, and now this is the default one, but we need to change it to our desired or our own IP address. Okay, this IP address we will change. 140. So the IP address is changed now to our desired IP address from the default one. Thank you. That's all for the part 2 of question 2.